Up in the Heezy, baby. And I started a new segment because I wanted to be able to talk about these kind of things. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you guys B1 distractions, because I feel like stuff like this that be in the news, it just be distractions so you don't think about nothing else. But we'll be right back to see what the G Dave Chappelle had to say.
Warning. You're about to be distracted. Distractions. Distractories. Distractalozo. Dis on a distracted side of the game. Distract upon. Super distraction. Grand distraction. The ultimate distraction.
Alright, yeah, there we go. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Hold on, I ain't going nowhere now. I'm right here now. I'm on top of you, baby. This is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. However, this is B1 distractions, and I wanted to find a way to talk about stuff that didn't necessarily have to do with mayoistic mayhem or politics, you know. And I only pick certain subjects. I ain't about to be talking about everything because I don't be caring about like relationship shit and all of that. But in this particular instance, they trying to stick the cables to the boy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they thought that since they gave him a little Netflix deal and, you know, helped him get his little back taxes back and all of that, that he was gonna somehow calm down. But as you see, Dave Chappelle is a G. He say, I'm not going to be scared to say what I want to say, and I don't care about the alphabet crew. So it goes on to say, the comedian has been under fire for remarks made about the LGBT community in his Netflix special Closer, but you wouldn't know that by the standing ovation he received at a sold-out show Thursday at a Hollywood bowl. The event was screening of his documentary entitled Dave Chappelle, about the social distance comedy shows, and he did in Ohio earlier the pandemic, and including a live performance with some friends including Snoop, Lizzo, Stevie Wonder, and Joe Ham. If this is what being canceled is about, I love it, Chappelle told the star-studded crowd, which included masked up Brad Pitt and Tiffany Haddish. The Hollywood Reporter noted he did not repeat the jokes that he drew harsh criticism, including the GLAAD and the National Black Justice Coalition. However, he did blast Twitter and media outsourcers for their so-called cancel culture. Fuck Twitter, fuck NBC News, ABC, all the stupid ass networks, he said. I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to you. This is real life. And his take shouldn't surprise anyone, he said. I don't know what to tell you except I'm a bad motherfucker. See, now that's what they don't like. See, just to break this down, and if y'all don't know who Professor Black Truth is, y'all should go check it out. But Professor Black Truth so eloquently broke down the fact that, you know, society, the dominant society, PC society, just, it doesn't sit well when a black man is addressing and reading they ass without a care in the world, right? Like people could talk about black people in jokes. Like if you think about what's his name, the big head dude, Carlos, I don't know, not Carlos Mencia, but the other big head dude, little Mexican dude, how he had made the little joke about, you better not bring a black person home and this, that, and the other. So it's okay for, you know, them to disparage us in their comedy. But once, you know, a black man gets to talking about the dominant society, more preferably the alphabet crew, then everybody got something to say. But they thought that they was going to cancel the man, and they can't do that because the streets got his back. What we need to cancel is hate, said the singer. He's not a singer. What we need to cancel is fear, because we have to have love. We should never cancel that. I want to cancel the idea of feeling that we don't want anyone to laugh, because if we don't laugh, we cry. And I don't believe that that's what God intended ever. But on the same day, he was called out for transphobia. What? See, let's break down this transphobia. Phobia means you're scared of something, if y'all don't know. So even to say transphobia doesn't make sense. Nobody's scared of your personal bedroom lifestyle, sir. What we're saying is that your personal bedroom choices don't need to be out on display. And furthermore, stop trying to push that bussy ass agenda on black people. Furthermore, stop putting black men out there as the face of the bussiness. It's quite simple. It goes on to say Chappelle called for a kindness conspiracy and encouraged 18,000 people in the crowd. Do something nice for somebody who looks nothing like you. We have to trust one another. Since Chappelle's new special dropped on Tuesday, he has been under fire for using transgender people as punchlines. Why? People use black people as punchlines all the time. And then, ain't that like discrimination if they can't be like used as punchlines? Like disabled people can get it. Like, why can't gay people get it? Right? Come on, man. That's sensitive ass shit. He ranted, gender is a fact. Every human being in this room, every human being on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on earth. He made fun of the genitalia of a trans woman, defended J.K. Rowling, who had faced her own allegations of transphobia. He declared his supporter of women called TERFs, or trans exclusive racial feminists. Glad said the statement that the comics brand had become synonymous with ridicule. Trans people ridicule. Yeah. Listen, I can already see now this is going to be a long splaining ass article, especially coming from Yahoo about some trans shit. This is not new terrain for Chappelle, who has been accused of transphobia and homophobia before. In previous specials, he's targeted the community, singling out Caitlyn Jenner and mocking pronouns. It hasn't been limited to his specials either. Netflix had no comment when reached by Yahoo Entertainment. Well, why should they have a comment? Like, what they gonna say? What they gonna tell on the nigga or something? Anyway, I wanted to bust that down, and I wanted y'all to I would say in most cases you can't look towards celebrities for that social activism, but when they do, I think we should stand up and stand behind them, because part of the reason why ain't no activists or people ain't standing out in the crowd is because when we did have leaders, people shitted on them, like Malcolm, and like don't let these old people fool you, man. Everybody wasn't down with Malcolm, and everybody wasn't down with Martin Luther King and shit. Most of them thought they was radical, stirring up good trouble for the white folks. That's what they thought. So I marched with Dr. King in the 60s. Well, so did Bernie Sanders, but he was just like no on reparations too. How you gonna march with King and then be no on reparations? But when it came to Jewish people getting reparations, he knew all about that and how much to give them. Y'all better start paying attention, man. But again, this is B1 distraction. That's just something to distract you with. They put David Chappelle out there to kind of make him sort of like this, this Jesus savior sort of kind of person to alleviate some of the stresses of people that want to talk or want to believe in somebody or a leader. So they'll play this out for a little bit and make it look like he won some victories. I'm not saying that I'm against the brother at all in any way, shape, or form or fashion, but this is truly a distraction. Anyway, I'll be back at 6 for sure, and then we're doing a Patreon tonight. Matter of fact, on the Patreon side of the game, this is what that looked like. Y'all can come on, get down with the uncut Black First talk on the night side of the game. You got to be a Patreon person to get the number. I would have put the number up here so you can see it, but you got to be a Patreon to get the number. But anyway, I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt, join me on Patreon, and love with the peace. Can't forget the blessings now, boy, with the Birdman hand rub and Aloha now. And then you also got to take these commercials. We got water bottles, we got females tanks. We got all of that. Say it with your chest. Go to the store. Say it with your chest, man. B1 Health and Wellness.
Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than a Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One caller this night. Drake go.
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemonade die. He been hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I. Gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go, I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line.
Hey Ray Ray. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to blueprint. Maybe do something stupid. I guess that depends on you.
Russian cream leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two-step.
Music TV. Music TV.